Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and today we're going to do the review of the Ninjago City Markets. That's set number 71799. It was released in 2023. We put this together doing 8 live streams on this channel. If you've missed it, please go back and watch it. In fact, at the end, there's usually 2 tiles, one to subscribe, one for a set of videos or a video. I'm going to set it to the playlist, so if you haven't watched this, please go back and do that. And please hit the like button and subscribe. And also leave me a comment below and turn on all notifications. Let's get into the review. Okay, so very simply, this set, it has 6,076 pieces, and it retails for $369.99. That is 6.1 cents per piece. And I have to say, per piece count, that is an awesome value. Plus, I can't get into all of it right now, but we will get into it. There is so much to the set that is easily a 10. That was no problem giving it a 10 on value. Now here's the creativity part. Well, there's a lot to this that I need to point out. So let's just go ahead and start with the 21 minifigures and go over who they are and what they are. Now, I have seen the Lego Ninjago movie. It's been a couple years because, I mean, I watched it in the theater. So some of these characters I don't remember too well, and some of them kind of were only in there for a short time anyway. But we're going to go over each one of these minifigures, and let's do that first. Okay, so this first minifigure is simply just called Urban Aaron, and like I said, I don't really remember him from the film, but here he is, and he does have printing on the back. The next we have the Baker. The Baker I like. I like the fact that they put her hair sticking out from underneath her hat, and also she carries a whisk. And what was even better is that for some reason Lego decided to include a second hat in my set. I think that was an error, but you know what, that's cool, I'll take it, and I'm not going to complain. Alright, next we have the boat vendor. The boat vendor is this guy here. He's wearing this hat here to keep the sun off him, and of course he has a stick to push the bottom to move the boat. And I don't really remember him in the movie either. Next we have the Borg store employee, and that is this gal here. She's got a little name tag and she has printing on the back. Love her hair. It's quite wild and it's alright. Next we have Camille. Now talk about weird hair. She's got the purple hair and she's got printing on both the front and the back, which I like. I have seen her face before in several sets, but the hair I have not. But it could be out on other sets, I just didn't notice. Alright, next we have Cyrus Borg. And Cyrus Borg is actually, for some reason, they had him in a wheelchair. And he's got a black hand and a regular yellow Lego hand. And I don't remember him in the movie, and I don't remember him being in a wheelchair. I don't remember that at all. I do remember Lloyd, and I do remember his dad. But anyway, we'll get into that later. I do like Lego's use of building a wheelchair. I think that's really ingenious. This is not the first that it's been in, but I always do like them using the wheelchair. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, so let's move on to some of the characters. We've got Dareth next, and Dareth is this guy here with the bandage around his hand and a glass in the other. He does have suspenders which are printed on the front and the back. I think that's pretty cool. Next we got Dojo Kid. She does not have a name other than Dojo Kid. And yes, she's wearing a martial arts outfit, and with one sleeve being red, the other one white. Love the hair with the pigtails in it, and of course, printing in the back, and of course the ice cream cone, which looks tasty. Alright, now we have Gail Gossip. Gee, I wonder what Gail Gossip would be famous for. I don't know. And yes, fittingly they gave her a microphone. So, pretty cool. No, I'm just kidding. Printing on the front and back. Love the hairstyle. The hairstyle with the ponytail is pretty cool. Not the first time I've seen it, but it is cool. Next we have Hound Dog McBragg. And Hound Dog McBragg, he looks to be a police officer or something like that. Maybe Vice, I don't know. He's got the handcuffs. He looks like he's got his badge hanging here. He does have printing on the front and the back. However, the printing on the back is not, it's just wrinkled clothes, so it's not really that significant. And he's trying to be cool, wearing the shades and sideburns and all that stuff. Straight out of that 70s show. I'm just kidding. Alright. Next we have Kai. Now, Kai is a blacksmith. And of course, I cannot find Kai. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I can. He's right here. And fittingly, he's got the hammer and he's got the sword in it. And he does have printing on both sides. And he's got the red kind of bandana thing going. Pretty cool. Alright, next we have Lloyd, the main character. Lloyd, as they said in the movie a couple times. Loves ninja outfit. Love the fact that he could hold two swords. Printing on both sides. Love the helmet. It's got a two-headed thing here. Two-sided head, I should say. And there we go. There's Lloyd, the main character. And next we have Mrs. Demeanor. And Mrs. Demeanor needs an attitude check. For some reason she is sporting a double flamethrower and a mohawk. Now the mohawk doesn't bother me so much. I grew up in the 80s. I've seen people with mohawks. Not a big deal. Just, I guess, an expression of who you are. What kind of expression that is and what statement you're making, I don't know and I don't care to find out. However, in this character, she is, yeah, definitely off her meds, if you know what I mean. But anyway, here she is. And you know, besides the fact that I said all that, she is a cool character. I do like the double flamethrower. As mentioned in the live stream, has never seen them use these space tanks with the hoses in them to make something at all. First time I've seen it. I thought that was pretty ingenious. Alright, next we've got one of Lloyd's friends, and that's Naya. And he also, or she, don't know, carries a clip that can carry both swords. Same type of helmet, printing on both sides. Like the characters, like the ninjas, that kind of stuff's pretty cool. Next we have Racer 7. No more original name than that. He's carrying some sort of trophy, and I honestly don't know what this is on this side. We do have double-sided printing on this, so I think that's pretty cool. Next we have Sora. Sora, she likes her Asian takeout food. She's got Asian takeout food and chopsticks, and of course the pink hair and double-sided printing, complete with a kitty-looking thing on the back. Actually, I do think that's pretty cool. And it does appear that kind of looks like she's got tattoos. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Next we have just a simple name called Street Vendor. And it looks like your sweet little grandma down the street or next door. Which means she's probably not. But anyway, if you watch enough true crime daily shows or that true crime, you will see that the sweet grandma from next door is never the sweet grandma from next door. But besides that, in this thing, she's a sweet grandma looking thing with gray hair. And a double-sided printing. Next we have the Sushimi Chef. Now this guy I do like. I like his little shop on the top, and we'll get to that when we do the review of the building. I love the butcher knife looking thing. The hats, I like how Legos has redone the hats, because before you used to have just a straight bill, and they have different size bills. Now the hat's curved and they got lines in them just like a real hat. Legos come a long way with these hats, so I really do like these. And we got two more characters to go over. We have a tea vendor, and simply that's his name, tea vendor. Not much to him. Double-sided printing, a little dragon on the front, tail of the dragon on the back, and let's see, nope, single head. Like the kind of this haircut always reminds me of the Three Stooges. But if you don't know who they are, Google it. Google an image of Three Stooges, you'll know what I'm talking about. I love these little cups. Again, things that have come a long way with Lego, and the kind of cups they have, I do like them. I also there's other cups that I like too. I like the original ones too. All right, next we have Vinny Folsom. Vinny Folsom, okay, he looks like he works for the news. He's got a name tag, he's got a camera, and of course I don't read whatever language writing that is, so I cannot tell you what it says. It could say the guy making this video is a fool for all I know, and I'd be happy to tell you that it says that if it knew it anyway. Don't know what it says, but double-sided printing, and it's cool. And they also have Detective Zane. Now, Detective Zane is actually incorporated into the set, so I'm not going to pull him out. But what we're going to do next is And well, he's actually right in the front here. So I'm not going to pull him out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to now switch over to the evaluation of creativity, which this was kind of the value part right here with all the minifigures 21, which is a lot. So let's transition over to creativity and let's look at what is on this platform building thing. Okay, so now we're down to the creativity of the building. Okay, well, I think it's pretty easy to give us a 10, but let me tell you why. Let me back that up with receipts. First of all, they kind of built this one on a mill's plate. And the reason I say that is the water is simply a plate with a tile on top of it. However, when you look at the sides, it is like a mill's plate, which made it very easy to pick it up. Now, I have the Ninjago City set, Gardens, Ninjago City Market set. I could not find the half plate that went with it, so I'm not going to compare them. I moved about a year and a half ago, and I got to be honest, I have not even unpacked my whole entire thing and my whole entire sets, and so I can't find it. I can only find the main part, and it is not on a mill's plate looking thing, really. And it's hard to move it. It flexes too much. So this one is kind of on a mill's plate. The Ninjago City Gardens, part of it's on a mill's plate thing, but not enough of it, so it's weak. This one's different. They learned their lesson and they fortified it, which I thought was really cool. Some things to kind of point out, and it's hard to know where to put the camera, just to be honest with you, because I want you to be able to see the whole entire building, but it's kind of hard to, you know, go in and out with the zooming and all that. So let's just start here, and I apologize, some things are hard to see. Now, we do have some flowers right here hanging out the window. I like that. I like the railing. I like some more flowers. And what's really cool is a lot of these things, they built it differently where you can actually pull them out. And we've got the bakery thing here with a rolling pin, some pretzels, some pastry, some bread. And then we've got over here, we've got a little oven, which I thought was really cool. And they used a kind of a paddle there, right here, to pull stuff out of the oven. And the way they built this is that it slides right in here. And there's several parts of this that do that. So it's really cool. The next level does the same thing, where it has the bed and it has the railing to the stairs and it's got the windows, which are actually fences on their side. Very ingenious. So again, that's why the creativity is what it is. A 10, and we've got a lamp. We throw that back in here. And again, it's not the only thing that does that, and this one's not cooperating with me, but it does come out. So we're just gonna kind of, oh well, I'm gonna leave it. I know that it comes out, but don't destroy this trying to get it out. So anyway, or maybe it's this side that does. One of them does. Anyway, I like the frog. Again, the fence, the same fence as the window, is now actually kind of a see-through thing here. The coolest thing, hands down, about this set, to me, is the tram. So the tram would hit this little walkway here. So they've got a gear back here that you can put the walkway down and people can go across it. But when the tram's coming, you do this. And then you pull this little lever here. Well, it's actually a little gear. And as you see, the tram is slowly, just like real trams, slowly making its way all the way to the top here. And that right there, to me, is very creative, very awesome. It must have taken them a lot of time to figure this out and get it to the specs just right so that it doesn't hit the building, but yet it looks proportional. They did a really good job on that. And I like how they top it with like a tree thing here. That's really awesome. I always like the little advertising here with the railings. I like how they made it functional with stairs. They just did a really good job on this set. And you also, here you've got, it looks like kind of like a cell phone store is what it looks like. It's got some tiles in here up here, then it kind of looks like a radio station up here. Anyway, if you want to get from this level to this level, there is an elevator to get there. I thought that was really cool. Now they did make these so that you can pull them out and place characters in here. Thought that's cool. They also did it right here on the bottom. So again, they used some creativity to make that happen. And like I said, this looks like a radio tower right here with this. I love this kind of, I don't know what you call it, but you walk underneath, it looks cool. Reminds me of some Asian places I've been to, like Chinatown, San Francisco. Been many years since I've been there, by the way, but anyway. This bridge right here is absolutely ingenious. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. They used a Technic wheel well thing, which is oversized, these Technic cars, but they managed to make it look like part of the bridge, and they did a really good job at it. I'm really impressed with that. I really like this roof section too with these pillars. Really good use of pieces that otherwise are not used for such things, but really cool. And they have this recording studio place. Now I don't know that it is. I just looked at the inside and kind of guessed it because, again, it's got writing in a language that I don't know. You could say I'm a fool, like I said earlier. I don't know. I doubt it does, because I'm not really a fool. I'm an awesome person, in my humble opinion. Okay. Anyway, and we have our advertising here, and we have a menu here, and we have the little sushi place. I love it because it's simply a little shack that when you want to order, you order when this is open, and you do that. I love how they put a little crab lobster looking thing up here. I do not know what this says. I'm gonna assume it says have a great day, eat sushi. I don't know. But you got signs here, and you got an antenna here, and you've got this building here, and this building does come complete with advertising. You've got advertising down here, and you got advertising up here. And again, there's functional stairs to get to the top here. And oh, I almost forgot, my goodness, they've got a working toilet in this thing. It's the most funniest thing ever. So they put little brown 1x1 tiles in here. And what happens is you do this, and I don't know why I can't find it. Oh, that's right, because you got to do this, and you have all the stuff here, and I can't see it from that angle. So yeah, you sit here and you flush the toilet, and it did not come out where it should have. It's supposed to come out down here, which is in the water. Lego, that's irresponsible. We're gonna have to call the EPA and file a report, because you shouldn't have raw sewage dumping into water. Should we go to a treatment plant first? Anyways, dumb joke. But honestly, it is irresponsible. You shouldn't be dumping raw sewage into waterways. Anyway, Lego chose to do that here. Highly irresponsible. All right, and we've got some more stuff here. Buildings, and it's got, if I remember right, this one has a bed in it. If I remember it, yeah, yes, it does. It does have the bed. So, really cool set. Lots of detail. In fact, so much detail I can't cover it all. But as you can imagine, this is definitely a 10 when it comes to creativity, because there's just so much here. I mean, I don't know what more they could have packed in this little space. They've got so much. I really enjoy that. The stickers, there's quite a few stickers. Playability, it's a 10. And the reason it's a 10 is all these things that I've talked about. The tram, the working stairs, or the functional stairs, to the working toilet, all kinds of things, it's a 10. Ease of build, I'm only going to give it an 8, and that's because there were 3 sheets of stickers, which did make it hard. There were a few spots the instructions were not exactly clear, so only an 8 on that. Part out value is a 10 though. With 6,000 pieces, there's so much here. You've got the vibrant colors, you got the older colors, well, it's older now, dark red, that came out originally with Star Wars over 20 years ago, but you've got all these different colors, and I like them. I like how the colors pop. I like the dark purple up here, the dark red here. You've got the yellow, the bright orange here. You've got so much different colors and pieces and everything that you should be able to make a couple good things out of this if you parted it out. And if you can't, well, keep working on it, because you can. And as far as the overall value, it's a 9.6, which is the highest I've given so far. This is just a great set. I really don't have a lot of negative things to say about it, because it is that awesome. And I hope you guys agree that it is that awesome. And like I said, this thing has 6,076 pieces. It is a long build. But I hope you've enjoyed this video and this review, and if you have, hit the like button, subscribe, leave me a comment below, and turn on all notifications. And if you want to help the channel out, there is a PayPal link to make a donation. There's also a link to my store on Bricklink. My store is called The Chip Off the Old Block, and we have about 800,000 pieces, and we usually ship within one business day. So if you need pieces for your mods and mocks, that's how you can help me out. Buy my pieces from me, or at least check out my store first if you're going to buy on Bricklink. And if you see something that you know that I have, and you buy it from me, you get your pieces, you get helped, but then I get the money. It helps me to be able to buy things like this, fix the shop, all that other stuff. So, anything's appreciated. And if you can't financially support the channel, hey, no big deal. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You are appreciated. And also, if you would like to share a link to this video or any other video on my other social media platforms, that helps me out as well. So, many ways you can help me out. I appreciate all of them, and I appreciate you. Be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.